Hey guys, and welcome to a new episode of World of Tanks with Dubstepsheep. Today I have some new information for you actually. As you can see, the garage looks a little different than before. And if you notice, I have two rows of tanks instead of just one long one. Now, you may be wondering what that is, and it is actually strange. Anyway, I'm sorry, I was just checking something. Actually, I have recently installed the new 9.8 Modpack, what is it? Spetek L2 Modpack for 9.8, and I'm going to show you some of the features that are in this Modpack. Oh, that must be new in the update. Anyway, I'm going to show you some of the features that are in this Modpack that greatly help your gameplay and that are in no way cheating. They are just basically telling you information that you wouldn't have known in the beginning. First of all, you'll notice once the map loads up here, it's a tier 8 maximum game on Abbey. Secondly, you'll note all these kind of colored numbers here, and this is basically XVM. And XVM, all these numbers represent, and this is what XVM does, all the players' ratings on your team and the enemy's team. What you're seeing yellow, and I'm right here, that's about an average to okay win rating. And like the blue, I believe, yeah, the blue and green are higher win rating, and purple is especially good. Red and orange are not great. Red's kind of bad, but the blue win rating is your win rating, and that's like overall win rating for like your player. It's not like what do you call it? It's not like individual tank win rating, but you can see your individual tank win rating of your tanks in the garage if you choose to do so, and I will show you that after this battle. And you can also see I have a different crosshair. It has my reload time and my number of shells and my health and many other things as well. I believe penetration too. And if you'll notice, my chat is also different. Instead of saying SOS, I say I desperately need support on H1. Is anyone caring? And it also says attention to sector H1. Now these chats, if you look here, back to base, reloading, support please, greetings, clan spam, and wake up. Wake up is kind of funny. And you also get different options if you're pointing at allies or enemies. Some of them are kind of not like nasty, but and there you go. I got spotted. I spotted the T-54 and the IS-6, and you get the Star Wars theme and the Eye of Sauron. That can be customized to your will.
Seine Kette abgeschossen. Wir stecken fest. Wir haben sie böse erwischt. Wir haben sie nicht mal angekratzt. Weiter geht's.
And I'm not doing any damage here, really. I'm getting pinned, and you can see the penetration stickers among many other things here that you're seeing as I'm getting shot here. And also, if I've been spotted once again, and I'm getting hit by artillery as well. Oh, and killed by the T-44. But now if you look down here, this is what you would call a hitbox. And this shows exactly what your enemies are firing at you, and who, what are they firing from, and how many damage they did. The IS-6 AP, he bounced me, no damage. All these other tanks here have shot me, and have done some damage to me. And like I was talking about before, the Eye of Sauron, that can be like a random image to what it is. There's like a bunch of different ones you can choose in this mod pack. This mod pack is customized customizable. Excuse me. Ugh. Customizable to whichever icon you want. It's very, very easy to set up, and it's a great user-friendly interface to choose what you want to do for every single thing, like from your loadout screen in your garage to your crosshairs to everything. And the crosshairs and stuff, I chose what I wanted, and the Eye of Sauron and little. And also you can do like a little critical hit chime, so every time you get a critical hit, it makes a little chiming sound, so you know that you got a critical hit. And then also, you look up here in the top, the score is a little bit different. It still has the standard number score, and then it has a pointage score, I believe. And this is all normal up here. But you also notice here the mini-map is slightly bigger than it would be normally. And you can increase the size to pretty much as big as you want, almost. And you can get the whole map. And you get different tank names on the map. Your enemies and allies, the ones that are spotted, and then you get last known location. These are the slightly more less visible icons that are not moving. Those are the last known locations of those tanks, and they're very roughly pretty similar to the to the normal tank icons. I'm pretty sure like our artillery is not a standard square. I think it's like 4 squares or something, but yeah, so you can increase the mini-map size, which is very helpful indeed, because then I can actually see stuff, and you guys can see stuff as well. And also you get base capture by enemies, captures 1, time left, blah blah blah. That tells you how much time's left and how many people are capturing it, etc., etc. Another thing you'll note is the zooming out. I can zoom like the whole map. I can zoom all the way out to wherever I may please. And there is an option if you press F3 to do a free camera mode, but I do not have that on there right now. If I did, then I would be able to kind of move around the map as I pleased. I believe that's how that works, unless it's talking about free camera mode for replays only. I'm pretty sure that that's not the case, but you get the idea. So that's that, and then once we go into another battle here, I'll show you some other different features. Like if we ever do some damage to an enemy tank, like before I was just bouncing the IS-6, that wasn't very prudent of me, but and then now I can show you my individual win rates for all my tanks here. See, it's got slightly different colorations here. 42, 45 is kind of average. 51 is in the greenish range. 60, 50, or yeah, 60 or higher, I believe, is purple, and that's because the only reason I have 60% win rate on this thing is because I've only played it only like barely any battles at all. And then my highest tank win rate for a fair amount of battles that I've had for a while is my Yak Tiger, and I've always had this. Or Yak Tiger, I should say. Sorry, Yak Tiger. I've only had this for battles? Maybe not. I don't know. This could be number of battles. This yellow number down here, but that wouldn't make sense because I've had it before. Anyway, Yak Tiger, I have a 55% win rate, and that's pretty good. It's not bad, and it's not like what's been a draw. Yep, it was a draw. It's not bad, actually. 60% win rate is a great win rate, especially for tanks that you've had for a long time. If you can continue that win rate, then that's a good thing. When I first got this thing, I had about a 63% win rate that I kept at a steady 60 to 63%, roughly in that range. I had that win rate on there for quite a while, now it dropped down to 55, but 55 is fairly good. I've only played 2,000 battles, and you can tell that, like, if you look at the first number here on the player list, it tells you number of battles, like 2K, 7K, that our AMX CBC, holy moly, he's played 19,000 battles, and, like, what else does it say? Yeah, this is the maximum thing we'll display here, but, usually I just keep it like this, but if you wanted to look at their win rate, again, total, you can just do that. But
Los geht's.
Minus it like 1. anyway, as I was saying, 48% win rate is kind of average. You could be better, but with 2,000 battles, that's average with that many battles. And I'm still improving. I've only played World of Tanks for almost coming up to 2 years here, I think. So there's still room for improvement. It's not like it's not a crime to be amazing at World of Tanks. I know being amazing at World of Tanks. I just average is good enough for me. But anyway, yeah. So let's talk about this crosshair real quick. The crosshair does have an option to put a times 16 or times 30 zoom on it, so you can zoom in very much more than you would be able to normally. You can choose whichever one you want. Like here, you can see I was able to zoom in on that TTB quite well. Pick out some.
Wir sind bewegungsunfähig.
I did take a hit from the Tiger. Oh, that was actually no GW Tiger P. Sorry, artillery. I thought that was Tiger P. I was going to say, I don't think the Tiger PG shell will do that much damage. But anyway, we are being capped, and we do have artillery after us right now. So either we push or something. 229. He will probably not want to tangle any of this unless he has a lot of support. So now that's all we've spotted so far. So those are the last known locations of the SU-100Y. Now I have my reload, and I'm fully reloaded, and I shoot again. SU-100Y is not having any of that, and I reload once again, fire. I miss the SU-100Y, changing targets, switching to the GW Tiger P.
Gegnerisches Fahrzeug ausgeschaltet.
And he's dead. And once again, time to move. T-29. Miss the SU-100Y. Miss the LTT. Reloading.
Wir haben sie nicht mal angekratzt.
Bounce the. I'm not doing so good, am I? It takes
Der ging nicht durch.
Takes a little bit to get used to at first.
Der ging voll durch
There
ihre
we go.
Panzerung.
Now he's falling back. T-29 has bounced me. Firefly!
Wirkungstreffer. Gegnerfahrzeug ausgeschaltet. Hauptgeschoss beschädigt. Wir haben Genauigkeit eingebüßt. Unser Fahrer wurde getötet. Wir können uns kaum bewegen.
Now the Firefly is still sitting here. T-29 is behind that rock. Now the Firefly is dead. Now if I can angle myself against this guy.
Der ging voll durch ihre Panzerung.
I can't turn myself fast enough. I have an injured driver. And he still bounced me. That's pitiful. Unfortunately, the T-29 is faster than myself, and I have an injured driver. And I really wish I had a repair kit on here. And if these guys would just chase him the other direction, so I could actually kill him. Oh, he's already dead. So that was the end of that battle. You can see the little hit markers on my tank here. The green ones are bounces. The yellow ones are artillery. I believe I'm not positive or not, or maybe it's. I think it's either artillery or high explosive. And then also, the red ones are penetrating hits to your tank. Yeah, so not bad in our Jagdtiger. Got 2 kills, quite a lot of damage on. That was a good way to go there. Now, wait, let me just see. Did I complete that yet? Yes, I did. Yes, I did complete that. I got the most damage. I thought it was by the most. That's the most XP earned. I just was looking at the wrong, we go by damage here. Yep, I got the most damage, 1,887 damage at the end of the battle. The only guy that came close was the guy with 19,000 battles, and he came away with 1,749 damage in his AMX CDC, which is not bad for a medium tank that doesn't have a lot of armor. But anyway, you kind of got the whole crosshair thing, and also the hitbox you could see was in action every time I got hit, and it would say like no damage because it always bounced off for most of the shots. I did get hit with the artillery once, but that was a I believe that was a high explosive because of the coloration of the hit sticker. I think, not positive though. I think we're gonna go on our E25 again. I want to do a little bit more battles with my E25 here. Trying to get my crew up to snuff and finish up all my tank destroyer missions, so we'll do our Vicar Max probably after this one. And now we have a tier 8 game on, yep, tier 8 maximum game on Redshire. Wow, and if you look at the battles here, the IS-6 doesn't even have 1,000 battles, whereas the Lurver has 25,000. Pretty sure, I'm not sure, but usually it does say % chance to win, but I can't remember what you have to do specifically to get that to show up. I'm not exactly sure. The purpose of this long zoom, I'm really not sure what it is, but it's sort of helpful, but I don't know. It's better for spectating, I guess. But anyway, I want to show off a little bit more of the damage, like the hitbox and stuff, and also nice if I get spotted. I think that's kind of cool. The Eye of Sauron pops up, and then you get the Star Wars theme, or not the Star Wars theme. Sorry, the Empire altogether. I can't recall it. I know there's like a specific name for it, but I'll call it. T-44 over here.
Durch! Wirkungstreffer!
Yeah, that was not a good idea. My camouflage is activated now, so we have a Hellcat that's spotted off to the left here, probably in this bushes somewhere. Not exactly sure. Oh. KB4 went behind the hill now, so I can't hit him anymore. Hellcat is somewhere in G5. Aha.
Der ging voll durch ihre Panzerung.
One shot with the C-3485, and he's dead. Or not dead, sorry, he's pulling back. And there's a T-34 up here as well, a Chaffee. I don't want to engage the Chaffee, but I don't want to at the same time. We have an IS-6 bolting here. Finally been spotted here by the IS-6.
Kette beschädigt.
And the Chaffee is firing gold.
Motor wurde beschädigt. Er zieht nicht mehr.
And the T-34 is shooting. And I'm getting shot by some other dudes. Oh dear, I need to fall back. That's not a good idea. I have a damaged engine. I've been spotted once again. Let's repair my engine here. T-43. Or T-43. Oh. Down this Chaffee. Oh man, that was totally worth it. I ram killed him. I was going fast enough where I was able to ram kill him, and luckily that last shot killed him. As long as I ram, but yeah. So you kind of get the idea so far with the hitbox across everything, and the you saw a couple of times what happens when I get spotted. Kind of it can be sort of distracting at times, this whole Modpack, because there is so many what would you call it, so many things going on at once, like your hitbox, your player list, your minimap is huge, you got all these colorations up here, your crosshairs like takes up all this much of the screen, plus your tank in the middle, and it's kind of a little bit distracting times, a little bit loud, but you get used to it after a while. And if you look up here, right up in this corner, sorry, because every time I press control it changes the so I can't really do it without, I can't do it with the mouse, but if you look up in that corner, that's my hitbox against the enemy, whereas down here all of the enemies firing at me, it tells me how many hits I did against each tank, like times 1 against T-44, times 1 against T-34-85, and it's how many damage I got, or how much damage I got, excuse me, and then how many hits I got against the Chaffee, how much damage, and if it shows the little skull means you killed them, and it says hits, number of hits 4, total number of damage 446, and last 49 damage, and you got 1 kill. So that's that. Pretty interesting. I like this mod pack a lot because it's very, very customizable, and the developer of the mod pack is very, very good about coming out with new ones around every time World of Tanks has an update like this, big update like 9.8. Very, very good mod pack. I would recommend it if I were you. We did lose that game. I wasn't very surprised with that. Let's take a look at our tank destroyer missions here, because I'm very, very close to getting my first female crew member. I am only 4 missions away. Destroy an enemy heavy tank, cause at least 1,000 health points of damage. Shouldn't be too hard. I think we're going to bump it down to tier 6 with our Dicker Max. It'll be slightly a little bit easier. We have the gun for this amount of damage, and I think we would be able to kill a enemy heavy tank, hopefully. I was hoping for a little bit of a more balanced game, but oh well, that's alright. Now with XVM, if you look down here, it says down here, XVM version 6.1.2 dev, blah blah blah, and it has a little website down there. You do have to update your statistics every 13 days. You have to go on the XVM website, log into your Wargame account, and click update statistics every 13 days. Otherwise, your XVM will no longer be active, and It's not the worst thing in the world, but if you want to see everyone's stats, including your own, you're gonna want to do that. So,
Los geht's!
or you can do it earlier if you really want to. But it's not that bad. Yeah, like I'm saying, but yeah. So we've got a tier 7 maximum game on Village. I'm going to follow the T25 AT, the AR-44, 45 down this little path here. Trying to engage some tanks. Hopefully, complete tank destroyer mission number. What is it? I believe it's mission number 11 because I think there's 15 total missions in it, so I have 4 left. So I think this is the right one that I'm speaking of. So all I have to do is engage it and destroy it and cause 1,000 health points of damage. Now we have a T-34-85 and a T-43 up here. Nothing else that I can see. That was a waste of time. Ah, an IS. And I'm getting shot. I have taken 1 hit from the 43. I don't believe I'll be able to engage the IS on my own. And of course, I told you I wasn't going to. And I didn't. The thing about the Dicker Max is it just doesn't have enough armor to go head-to-head with a singular heavy tank. It does have a nice gun, though. Give you that much for it, but... And that 1 hit was enough to kill me, obviously, so I think we might have a better luck in our Jagdtiger just because of the armor. And... because of how nice the gun is and everything like that. And I usually get relatively good matchmaking in this thing, but I won't speak too soon. Very similar game to our last game in our Jagdtiger. This is a tier 8 maximum game on Pearl River. Now, like I was talking about win rate before, you'll get all across the board with win rates, 47, 46, and our top guy's not even average. He's a little bit below average, and he's our top guy. But the thing about win rate is you can't base the player's skills off of win rate. I've seen so many people just rag on people who have like really good stats or really bad stats. You can't rank your game or their performance in the game on just their win rate singularly because it's not accurate enough to prove anything really. Because like you saw in that last game, I was the top scorer for damage on my team, yet I had an average win rate. Win rate is not singularly you, it's just how many times you and your team win. So it's not even just you, your team affects it as well. So don't base the person's like ability to play well in the game just off their win rate if you have XP installed. I've seen there's a lot of videos about people who are just terrible to people who have really nice win rates or really poor win rates. And just kind of a quick shout out to those of you who've never seen it. Look up the episode with the Mighty Jingles of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, where he talks about Schrader and how Schrader picks on and just totally annoys the heck out of people who have 60% win rates or better. He will purposely drive you from those things. He will call them names in chat. But the thing is, it's sickening and somewhat hilarious to watch it at the same time, because his English isn't good, so he doesn't. It's just watch. You'll understand what I'm talking about when you watch it. So, anyway, let's get back to our game here. Let's stop ranting a little bit. Get back to our game. I'm left up here with Mr. Emil, a cousin of the Dicker Max, whose gun depression is very valuable on this hill here. I don't believe there's anything to shoot at up here. No, there isn't. But there's an IS-6 that is about to pop out here. Very, very soon he will pull his... There we go. We got a critical hit on the IS-6. So let's plant some shots. And there's our T-29, or T-34 friend, I should say. Is that right?
Wirkungstreffer!
Right to the lower glacis plate, and...
Wir haben sie nicht mal angekratzt.
That one went a little high. Track the, missed that shot, and...
Der ging voll durch ihre Panzerung.
Let's take him out.
Erwischt.
And we will...
Der ging voll durch ihre Panzerung. Bereit zu feuern.
We're taking some hits here. From some mediums and lights. So we will fall back. And we will... Yeah, I believe that yellow is HE. That's what it is. Because all the other shots are HE. So we'll fall back and engage these targets here. Ah, WZ-131 is right there.
Ich sehe sie nicht mehr.
Here's my turret. My gun was locked up. We're getting shot by artillery.
Wir haben sie nicht mal angekratzt. Wir haben sie nicht mal angekratzt.
Bouncing the T-26E4 here.
Der ging nicht durch.
No bounce. And there I go. Super Pershing. Very good tank, actually, Super Pershing is. Wasn't expecting that kind of fight he would put up there, and I knew since I stopped he would target my weak spot, because he knew where it was. Evidently. But anyway. Let's see now. Yeah, it doesn't display the hit stickers after your tank is out of battle, so that mission, I did destroy a heavy tank, but we'll have yet to see if I caused 1,000 points of damage. I don't think I did, but maybe we did. We'll just see. So we'll just see how that goes. Next, I think I'll do my Crusader, just for a quick battle, and then after that I think we'll wrap it up, and we'll see how I did on that one battle with my Jagdtiger I should say, sorry. Jagdtiger, to see if I could finish that mission. That'd be very good if I did. Also, another thing to note quick, if you look at the different tanks on our team and the enemy team, you can see they have kind of little, some of them have icons next to them, like the one of them has the lightning icon on the enemy team. The one has like a penguin icon, I think that is. Those are clan emblems, I believe, and those are to signify that that person's in that clan that has the emblem. And I do not know what you have to do specifically to get that to show up. I think it just automatically shows up if your clan actually has an emblem. Not positive.
Let's get this show on the road.
Not positive, but anyway. I think what I'm going to do, being that I am a light, I'm going to scout. I think I'll kind of scout this area. This area here. Oh, another thing about the minimap that I never really explained. I'll stop really quick. You'll see a couple different kinds of circles here.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
you'll see different circles here. Oh, I'm gonna fall back.
Crack hit.
Oh,
Payload. This
geez.
vehicle has had it.
Well, that didn't last long. I was gonna say you kind of saw some different circles around here. That's one of them is the distance that you can spot targets, I believe, and the other is the distance that what is it now? One of them is radial range, maybe. I cannot remember the specifics, but something to that effect. It's like radio range, spotting distance, and maybe the distance that you can be spotted. That doesn't make any sense. Aha, yes, we did get that mission complete. We got a reward, 75,000 credits. Not like I need that much anymore. And next, we have 3 missions left to go. Tank Hunters, Personal/Platoon. Primary conditions, destroy at least 3 enemy vehicles. Enemy vehicles destroyed by platoon mates count towards this total, so you could do it with a platoon. And also can be completed either on your own or as part of a platoon consisting of your tank destroyer and other vehicles. So platoon does not have to be just tank destroyers and secondary conditions personally survive the battle. Requirements, blah blah blah. So the secondary conditions are not that hard to complete, and 3 enemy vehicles, that could be easily done. I'm pretty sure, especially if it's a platoon. That mission doesn't seem very hard, really. The last mission, kind of hard, but not bad. I think they recently just kind of nerfed the personal mission requirements, like how much damage you have to do, especially in like tanks that it would be hard to do a lot of damage in, just to make it a little bit easier. And then the mission after is also a platoon mission, cause at least 20% of the total damage, blah blah blah. So those could be fairly interesting missions to platoon with my friends on, but that will be a different episodes. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode of World of Tanks and me showing you some of kind of my little bit about my mod pack here that I installed. I'll put a link in the description of the mod pack, so you can go check it out if you really want to. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and as always, good hunting on the battlefield.